Greetings, friends. Jason here for AxodysFC. It's Sunday evening my time. Been a while since I last checked in. I kind of intended to do one after the Arsenal game, North London Derby in Hong Kong, but it didn't really work out. So anyway, here I am now to recap everything that's happened this week on the trip. The North London Derby outside North London. I wasn't super optimistic going in, but overall I was, we got the win first of all, but I was pretty pleased with how competitive it was, and being able to take it to Arsenal a little bit. Axodys looked really, really promising. Sar is just having an unbelievable preseason run right now, and that's great to see because I felt like last season he was really poor in preseason, and it kind of carried over into a sort of subpar season for most of the. It was only at the end doing great things in Bilbao. But yeah, last year I felt like was kind of just kind of a plateau, or maybe even a backslide a little bit on his progression. But I'm loving what I'm seeing now. He's showing offensive growth, and Thomas Frank is putting him in good position. So I'm excited to see what he'll do the rest of the season, particularly with he's been playing in the 10 spot kind of sort of as like more of a second striker kind of role, I think, more than necessarily attacking midfielder. But he's been good. He's been doing promising things, and just amazing goal which I missed actually. I was getting ready I was up early enough to watch most of it, but I had to stop at the end of the half to start getting ready to go into work or do something. So anyway, I was not around to catch it, and so I had to watch replays. And beyond that, so then within a day or two we got the news that Son was going to be leaving Spurs. We all kind of expected that, particularly seeing how his preseason was going, just the body language and things like that. It just seemed like not quite his usual self. And so hearing that news was both sad, but also kind of a relief to know that he had made the decision to go out on top. And and the last game in a Spurs jersey, in Seoul. So storybook kind of finished for him. And then of course the game today, I was hoping it would be on Galazzo again on Paramount in US here, but it wasn't. Some crazy League One game or something like that. And so I tracked down a stream pretty quickly and was able to start watching, and then was watching when Brendan Johnson got that initial goal. And I liked the way we were looking against Newcastle early. Some promising moments. But then things kind of settled down, and Newcastle, they're a very good side, and they'd been struggling recently, but they started figuring it out against us. And Gordon was sporting the retro hairdo and the headband. He was getting some chances, and that's a guy I wish we could have gotten from Everton a few years ago, but it is what it is. anyway, and then it was Barnes with a great near post strike. Slipped it past Kinski, and Kinski, I thought, was doing some good stuff. His distribution, out of goal, I mean, I thought he looked really good and superior to Vicario. Now, would Vicario have probably stopped that shot? Probably a better chance of that. So, it is what it is. But it's interesting. Yeah, there have been rumors linking Kinski to like a loan move to Lille or something like that, or maybe even trying to buy him outright. And there's just no way. No way. Anyway, with our injury situation, etc. Anyway, getting back to the game today. Son was showing signs of life a little bit. He had some chances, but wasn't playing selfishly at all. He was definitely trying to set up his teammates at times. And anyway, the best unrealized chance was actually to Tell, I think, who had the keeper one-on-one, and Nick Pope shut him down. So that was disappointing. But definitely we showed some, some promising attack kind of things. But we still need a lot of work. And anyway, of course, pretty cool moment when Son was subbed off finally. The respect from everybody on the pitch, from Newcastle too, kind of giving him a guard of honor as he left. Really neat stuff, and pretty emotional. I shed a few tears myself. And anyway, so anyway, Madison came in with about 10 minutes to go, and it basically seemed to get a non-contact serious injury to his knee, just like cutting. It sounds like it's very serious. I mean, they had to take him off, on a stretcher. Thomas Frank afterwards said, it appears to be very serious, and it's like the same knee. So, I don't know what the timeline for Kulusevski is, but we are definitely hurting in that creative attacking midfielder role. At this point, it's a big opportunity for potentially Sarr, who has been showing some stuff, but and maybe possibly Berival too. But and actually, speaking of our young midfielders, Archie Gray looked really good in kind of that 8 role today. He was getting into the box. He was setting people up. He was he was getting picked on by Joel Linton with his cheap shots. But anyway, it super promising from Archie. Great to see kind of some real potential there. But lots of questions. And the other thing, today too, obviously we got the official news that João Palhinha, that kind of traditional Destroyer 6, is joining the club on loan with an option to buy at the end. So it's, kind of risk-free. I hope he's a tremendous success for us. But definitely, he's not the ultimate kind of 6 I think we're looking for in terms of being able to pass and defend, which is, rare. So we'll see how it shakes out, but I think it's a great move for 1 year, at least, and hopefully it works out well for the squad. Let's see, beyond that, that's the main stuff. Son remained behind in Korea and will presumably be heading to LAFC from there. that seems to be the club that he's going to go to, even though it hasn't been formally announced and agreed upon, and etc. That's the team that we know of that's been working on a deal. Makes sense, logical. Big Korean population in Los Angeles in the United States. So yeah, great spot for him. Reunite with Hugo, and yeah, I'll be more interested in paying attention to MLS if he's there. So anyway, lots of stuff going on. Generally a positive week for us. Even though we, drew with Newcastle, it was a good competitive game. Arsenal game, great to get a win. Yeah, another big week coming up with Bayern Munich and then Super Cup. So excited to see what comes of that, and I'm hopeful that we will see a few more signings. So as always, thanks for tuning in, and remember, come on, you Spurs.